Good morning, friends and neighbors. I've not made a cooking video in a while, but I thought today I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try to make some chest bars, except this time I'm gonna make apple. And I've got my fried apples. I fried these in the early part of summer, and I fried them in butter. So we're going to go ahead and put these in the skillet and try to go from there. And I'm gonna heat my apples up to where they'll be a little bit thinner, because this is going to be like my second layer. My first one's going to be the cake mix, in which you can see I've got vanilla cake mix I'm going to use. Vanilla. And I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon and maybe some apple butter to it. We'll see. Anyways, let's get these started. And let's put us a little cinnamon in there. Well, wherever it went. There it is. Alright, just a little. This is cinnamon. Put just a little bit in there. You don't want it, you know, real cinnamony. Alright. We'll get this started. Fry. Again, I'm going to heat it up real good. And I want them kind of soft, and I think I might even take a masher and mash my apples up. And we'll be back just in a few. Now, while my apples are frying, I'm going to go ahead and get my my mixture mixed up together, my cake mix, and I have to melt up some butter. It calls for 1 stick, and so I've got these little short ones, and each one of them is relative to a half a stick. So get that one done. And got our cream cheese laying here. That cream cheese goes in the second layer. Alright, let's pop this in the microwave for about a minute. And we'll get our, while that's melting, we'll get our cake mix put in. And I'm using vanilla. And I think I'm going to put just a tiny bit of cinnamon in this, just to flavor it up a little bit. And an egg. There. And our butter. Alright. As you can see, I've got my butter all melted up. Maybe a little bit too good there. Might need that cool down just a fuzz. I don't want it real creamy. Let me cool it for a minute or two. Oh yeah, I can smell the cinnamon already. Hopefully that cooled it some. Should. Get my mixer out. Give this a mix. Good for now. I guess that's as good as I'm going to get it. Now, let me show you a little trick I learned. Put some cooking oil, cooking spray. Spray the bottom of my pan. Alright, now, let me show you. I'm going to spray just a little of that on my hands. And that's to keep this cake from sticking to my hands so bad. You want to flatten that all over your pan. Spread it out till this is going to be your crust. Oh, that smells so lovely. Cinnamony. Ooh, it's a wonderful smell. You know, I don't know how many apple lovers there are out there, but in the fall, oh, pumpkin or apples, either one, you just can't hardly beat it. And fall seems like it just calls for those spicy things. One little corner here. Get mashed down. Okay, let's get that done now. Get the apple off my hand. All right. Now I'm going to take a chopper. I don't know how well that'll do, but I'm going to try mashing those apples up sort of like you would potatoes. I'm going to try it. I don't know that it'll work. Oh yeah, I believe it will. smells good. I wish you all could smell this kitchen right now. With that cinnamon and apple going. Ooh, it smells good. You see how I'm mashing them up? I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'll tell you this too. In the fall, and well, and in the winter months too, boy, there's just nothing like a big plate of fried apples with butter on top of it and hot biscuits. Ooh, it's good eating. All right, I think I've got a mash pretty good there. I'm gonna take my spoon, and I'm gonna, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna spoon my apples right out onto the cake batter. Now remember, this is apple bars that were, well, they're kind of like chess bars, except it's apple bars. So I'm going to set that over there and put that skillet there. Now, you roll them out here. Ooh, it's smelling good. Now, we're doing this together, me and you, because this is my first time to ever try this one, so you all are right along with me on this one. Oh yes, those apples are so golden. I picked them up at the fruit stand this summer. You know, intending on having like fried apples, and I did more than this. You know, I've got quite a few jars. Intending on having some good fried apples in the wintertime to eat. And, well, and you know, if you want to make stuff for, say, like Thanksgiving or something, you've always got it. All right, now, I think I'll put me just a little bit of apple butter on that. It's, I'm using White House apple butter. And I don't want a lot, just a little, just drizzle it kind of to give it that stack cake flavor, I guess you'd say. Apple butter is another thing I think's wonderful. And this is just a little test to see how it'll turn out anyway, so we shall see. Rub that right in there a little bit. Just a little smear here and there. Alright, now. Okay, now time for my mixture for the top. And I'm going to need to melt my cream cheese up a little bit here. Alright, you know, you don't want to melt this a lot, just enough to kind of soften it, because you're going to blend it with the blender. Alright. Okay, let me stick this in the microwave for a minute. Leave that in there for just a sec. I'll rinse these flames off. should be soft. Oh yeah, soft enough. Alright now, powdered sugar. Watch me sling it everywhere. Alright. And my cream cheese. Just do that here with my spoon. Get this to mix up. I might add just a tiny bit of milk to that. Cream. Just a tiny bit there. To make it thin. Flavoring calls for a teaspoon of vanilla. Yeah, that's what we're missing. There's another one I've kind of got in my mind to try, and I guess eventually I will try that. I want to do maybe a strawberry one sometime. You know, I don't know exactly when, but sometime. Alright, now, there's our cream cheese and stuff, our icing. And I'm just going to dump that right on top of it, just like this. Let's spread this out good. Spread it all over the apples. Oh, I'm telling you, it smells great in here. Hoping this will turn out, because if it will, then I probably might do this one again. Get it spread out good. Alright. Okay, I think that about does it. Now, normally I would bake this on 350, but in my oven, it would be too high because I want my crust to be like golden brown but not burnt. So I'm going to bake mine on about 300. And I'm not going to leave it in there real long, just I'm going to keep a watch on it. Okay, set our oven at 300. Alright, now we'll be back to check on it. Okay, now time to check our apple chess bars. Ooh, don't that look yummy? And yes, it is done. Look at that, wow. Oh, it smells so good in here. You just wouldn't believe it. And we'll have to let them cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut it while it's hot. Makes it easier. I don't know about tasting this today. This one's awful hot. Ooh, looks absolutely yummy. I think I might get one out and try it. Just take a little bite. Just enough to let you know that I tried it. One out of the corner here. Look at that. You can see that good appley flavor in there. Ooh, good. Alright, let's see. Ooh, it's going to be hot. Let's see. See how the bottom looks. Oh, look at that. Can you see that bottom? How gold and brown? Woo, it looks good. Alright, just a little bitty fancy batch here. And keep it in mind, this is supposed to be cold when you eat it, but we're just trying this out to let you know if it's good or not. It is hot. That tastes just like almost like a stack cake, except you get that good apple flavor in it. Wow. And the cinnamon too. This is so good. We'll see you next time. And you need to try this one. You're going to love it. If you like apples and you like fall things, you're going to love this one. Thank you.